Aloha Word Life family. I just want to take a moment once again on this mini message, as Pastor Kun and I are, to remind you of how privileged we are, how honored we are that you have joined with us, not only in this 21-day fast, but in the pursuit to live an uncommon year. You know, an uncommon year means that we're going to have to get rid of those things that we're so commonly used to. You know, one of the easiest yet the hardest things you can do is to walk in faith consistently. Some never even attempt the walk of faith, but those who do, like you, have the biggest challenge before them, and that challenge is building the habit of consistency. You know, lack of consistency is not a lack of spirituality or some fault with your personal relationship with God. Consistency is a godly discipline. It's a godly habit. Not just a natural mental state of mind, it's a spiritual force that you and I need to develop in the Word by the Holy Spirit. Consistency is one of those God habits, as I've just said, that must be built up and developed, and it takes a little bit of time. You know, it's often been said that it takes about 21 days for us to build a consistent habit. So some of us are going through the process of how to be consistent in our faith walk, and that's a wonderful and beautiful thing to be experiencing. Consistency, though, over what? Over our senses. See, we're so mastered by our senses that we use on a daily basis, you know, that sometimes we don't know how much they are mastering the very decisions we're making. For example, our senses are not evil and they're not bad. No, God gave us feelings and He gave us emotions. They have a place, but they have a place. What I mean by that is this: we have to learn to keep our senses in their place, or our senses can end up displacing our desired results. The desired result that we have in our walk of faith, and so forth and so on. So building any God habit is really new territory for a lot of us. A lot of us are not used to it, myself included. Even with the seasons that I have had in my walk with the Lord, I'm still building new habits. And anytime you do that, not only do you have to tear down old habits, but you have to build new ones, and sometimes that's new territory. It may feel odd, or it may feel strange. It may just feel different and maybe even uncomfortable. Those are feelings, those are your senses. But that's when the tendency also to regress or go back will be a temptation. Now, remember this. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, "There is no temptation that is presented to you or I that we cannot overcome in Christ Jesus." So we're going to learn, as we continue to go in these many messages, how to build a life of consistency. What is consistency? It's patience. Through faith and patience, you inherit the promise. We're going to cover more about that as we go on in these little mini messages. But for today, remember, work on building the God habit of consistency. There's nothing wrong with not feeling something, because when you walk by faith, it's not by our emotions. It is a walk of faith, and it is supernatural. Remember this. This is our uncommon year. Remember, it's your year of miracle living. God bless. Thank you.